So in this episode of printing 3D keyrings, or I'll say 2D keyrings, I'm gonna be printing a leaf. Okay, a leaf. So I'm gonna be making keychain of that SVG file. That's how easy you can do with the SVG. That's the easiest way. And I'm gonna import that to this software called Tinkercad. And what Tinkercad does is take the SVG file and then converts that into a drawing that you can transfer then into a STL file. So I'm gonna take you there on my laptop because I'll screen record and I'll show you what I'm doing. And yeah, well, I'll show you from there. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take that SVG file and I'm gonna bring it in my Tinkercad. I think I can't do that, so I gotta have to go through the Tinkercad and press import and then import again. I'm gonna have to wait for that, so I'll skip to the waiting part. All right, now that I have it, I'll zoom out a bit. I already got two here, but zoom out a bit, click on that one and then shift and click one of the sides and click 50. That way all of the sides gonna have 50 millimeters. What I'll do is I'll then zoom in and I'll set the depth to 2, and that's gonna be how high it's gonna be, right? And then I will make a duplicate of this one by pressing Command D, bringing it somewhere here. So what I'll do with this one is click on silhouette and maybe make it, yeah, I mean I'll leave it to 2 millimeters. So what I'll do is I'll go into an empty space right here and then change the angle so it's nice and flat. Should import one of these and one of that. And what I want to do is I'm going to click onto the round one with no holes. I'll change it to 5 and I'll click that and click onto the shift here and change it to 2.5. You can do 2.5 to 3 for keyrings. I'll do that. I'll take it close to that. I'll zoom in a little bit so it's easy for me to click one of the sides. I'm going to click right here. I'm going to change it to 2. I'm going to click right here and change the height to 2 here as well. And what I'll do is I'll click both of them, press L and align it in the center. And what that's gonna do is it's gonna make a hole in the keyring, but I'm not gonna press Ctrl G to group it at the moment, because if I do that then I don't know what it's gonna look like. Sometimes you want the holes to punch in when you have in the keyring. So what I'll do is I'll duplicate that, put it somewhere here. And I'll bring it somewhere here, so maybe somewhere here. Okay, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to group them together. If I would have grouped them before, then I wouldn't have had the perfect and nice hole here. And then I'll bring this one together. Go zoom in to check, and this looks like a perfect position. So I'll zoom out, click all, Command G, and nice hole in there. And what I'll do now is I'll export this one together. I'll go export, and that's going to be exported as my leaf keyring. And then what I'll do is when I'll put these files in description, I'll export them individual as well, just so you guys can decide which one you want and then print it accordingly. Okay, so now I'm going to go into my Creality software. I'm going to press Control N, Command N, and then not save this program. Then I'm going to go in my Finder and then get the one with both of the keyrings. And because I want to print it together, what I'll do is I'll take that to the plate and then press Slice Plate. Then I'll export it, and then it's gonna export it to my desktop. I might as well just export it here. Tree keyring, because it's gonna be in G code, so I will know which one it is. Press save, and I want to see where it is, and that's right here. So what I'm gonna do is I want to take that to my 3D printer and then print it right there. Yeah, I think they're pretty good. So Canada, or just a leaf, I think. Pretty good, isn't it? What do you think? Go in the comments and tell me what do you think. So the leaf is finished. Let me know in the comments what do you want to see next.